Okay, good morning everyone. We are from group 5. We'll present our material about disease control on coffee plants. But before we start, let me introduce my group. The first, they are Farel, Erda, Pradipta with student number 134190111 and Ananda, Fitrianta, Susilo with student number 134190113 and Hanifah Salsabila with student number 134190114 and Luthfi Nanda Resta 134190132 and Nicolas with student number 130 535 and Marina Sergeeva from the SU. Next, this is a table of content, and then we will talk about introduction. Coffee is one mainstay commodity of plantation that generate foreign exchange, a source of income for farmer, producer of industrial raw materials, and regional development. Coffee, or Coffea sp, is a tree-shaped plant belonging to the Rubiaceae family and the Coffea genus. This plant grows upright branch and if followed to grow can reach a height of 12. The leaves are oval with a slightly tapered tips. The leaves grow opposite on the stem branch and twines. Nagiati and Dharmati. Disease is one of the limiting factors in the coffee production. Coffee plant diseases are divided into diseases caused by fungi, such as leaf rust, leaf spot, damping off, and coffee wilt disease.
Next is the classification of coffee. The classification of coffee plants or Coffea sp. according to Raharjo, Kingdom Plantae, subdivision Spermatophyta, divisi Magnoliophyta, class Magnoliopsida, ordo Rubiales, family Rubiaceae, genus Coffea, species Coffea sp. Coffea arabica. L. Coffea canephora, Coffea liberica, Coffea excel. Next, leaf rust. This coffee rust disease caused by Hemilia fastatrix that attacks Arabica and Robusta leaves. Leaves marked by yellow-orange spot like powder called uridospore. The spore can spread through wine, rain, insect, also human. The symptoms is the first upper and lower surface of the leaves appear yellow spots, then turn into brown. In heavy attacks, almost all of the leaves fall, so the plant will look bald. Next, uh, the control of coffee rust using resistant varieties and pruning branches that are not important. Good map, uh, then good plant maintenance by fertilizing and shade management. And last is used chemical fungicide that contain copper base, such as copper oxide, copper chloride, copper hydroxide, or copper sulfate.
Next is leaf spot disease, caused by Cercospora coffeicol, also known as brown A spot. The symptoms is attack on the leaves are rolling, reddish brown or dark brown spots, clearly demarcated and concentric. Second, in all spots there is a gray-white center, often looks like a black powder which is a conidium. Then how to control? First is humidity is reduced by reducing watering, spacing grow shade so that direct sunlight can enter in. Then sanitation by cutting diseased leaves and then burning them. Last, use chemical fungicide. such as mentorship, design, and diligence.
Coffee wilt disease. Coffee wilt tracheomycosis is a disease that caused by Fusarium species. Signs and symptoms. Disturbances to conduction of water in the plant. Loss of moisture on leaves. Discoloration. Dieback of the infected region. Swelling of trunks. Cracks in mature trees, and lastly plant death. Signs of coffee wilt disease include small blackish brown perithecia caused by the sexual stage of the fungus and cracks in the bark which cause an observable bluish-black stain on the wood. Control. Diagnosis of coffee wilt disease can be made by observing a blue-black staining after bark scraping. Once disease is found, destruction of the coffee plant by cutting it at the ground level and burning it stops the spread of the infection to other plants. Restriction movement for coffee plant, coffee husks, mulch, and planting materials are also useful. Relocation of coffee production or replanting of resistant C. canephora. Preventive, avoid wounding of trees, for example, when removing control weeds, fertilizing soil, or by grazing of any animals. Additionally, maintain plants' health by using inorganic fertilizer, manure, or mulch to conserve moisture.
Okay, next is damping off. Damping off, also known as stem fall or sprout fall, caused by Rhizoctonia solani. This fungus can produce defensive structure in the form of sclerotia, attacks in the shoulder stake and the carpal stake. It can kill the seedlings. While in seedlings with hardened stems, it can only inhibit growth. The symptom is the base thickening, then rot, and finally dry up so that the stem looks cropped. How to control? First, by reducing humidity in nurseries by spreading seeds that are not too dense, trying to get sunlight as quickly as possible, and adjusting the frequency of watering. Second is choose nursery soil that is free from the fungal pathogen Rhizoctonia solani. Third, using biocontrol agent like trichoderma in the nursery media. Fourth is remove infected plants and then burn. Last is using chemical fungicide like Elsen, Titan, and Cuprafit. So this is the end of our presentation today. If you have any question, you can ask in our forum. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.